I figured we'd start with an easy one right now. Hang on. I need to scoot up a bit. There we go. God. Is this the only unreleased game that's been in a Big 20? I think so. I only know of like a handful of other unreleased games. So, my knowledge on that is kind of limited. Alright, last chance to practice before tomorrow. So, let's have some fun, I guess. Safe strats. I actually think I would have made it, but I was goofing off. I'm surprised that worked. Yo, Jacket Shirt, how's it going? What time? Noon. Noon Central, I should say. So it's like 1 Eastern, I think. Okay, it does say that in the Nightbot message. I was making sure, I'm like, did I put that in the message? I did. It's not on the paste bin because, at the time I wrote it, I wasn't sure. Okay, no invincibility, that's fine. That's just a bonus if you want it. Damn. Well, no, it's all good. It wasn't there at first because I wasn't sure what day it was going to be at the time. So I had to look too. Sometimes those green guys fall down there. Other times I never see them. On difficult, they're always there, and they're very fast. That's fine. I'll finish this run and we'll move on. This is not one of the games I'm worried about tomorrow. I know sometimes he won't grab that, I don't know why. I'll tell you here in a second. Let me finish this real quick. $5.12, that's fine. So, the hardest games in this list are probably Mario 64, Jazz Jackrabbit, Pitfall can be hard, Gauntlet is kind of hard, Batman Returns is punishing. I don't know if I'd call it hard. Yeah, those are probably the ones. It's probably those. Alright, thanks for the GG. Okay, what's next? I think we'll do... Some of these games I played earlier today, by the way, so I'm gonna be fine. I should probably do Gauntlet. At least just one. Let's do one Gauntlet. Of all the games that made it this list, because there was a vote, I'm surprised. This one was the biggest surprise that made it. I actually didn't think this would win, but it made it. I still have the voting results somewhere, but I didn't hang on to those. I only have, like, because some games made this list by one vote. I don't think Gauntlet was one of them, though. I can't remember. Yeah. I'm glad Batman Returns made it. Yeah, Felix the Cat won by one vote. That was one of them. In fact, I think Conduit 2 won by a vote. Yeah, it did. Conduit 2 won by one vote. To be fair, it was two obscure shooter games. So, I can't be that surprised. Mario 64 won by a vote. People... By one vote, Mario 64 made it over GoldenEye. GoldenEye was not going to beat the game. I was going to go up to a certain point. I forgot about this. Please shoot, thank you. If you shoot twice, you hit the box too, and you can't grab it. It makes your shot stronger. For a little while. Oh. Dude, the exit's like never there. I am happy to play this one, but again, of all the games in this list, this one was the biggest surprise I saw make it. Oh, really? The arrow went off screen, so that... I think we're okay with it. Alright. I think it's this way. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm probably gonna hear fireworks all night, because Happy July 4th, everybody. At least if you're in the US. If you're elsewhere in the world, you probably don't care, but yeah. Where is the exit? Oh, okay, I guessed, and that was where it was. I didn't actually see it. Do I drink any alcohol? Nope. I don't drink. I used to for a little bit. Basically, when I don't know. Once I turned 21, for like a couple of years, I would have a drink every once in a while, but... Nah, just, part of it is I don't really like how most alcohol tastes. The other part of it is... It's not good for you. But the other part of it is, not to bring the mood down or anything, but I've seen, like, what alcohol can do to people, and I'm just like, I don't want to be like that. I quit being friends with somebody because they were getting drunk all the time. And just generally just being a nuisance. I don't really get the appeal of, like, wanting to just get piss drunk and then, like, go to parties and bars and stuff and just get absolutely obliterated. I don't get it. It has to be in moderation, yeah. Like, I know people, I have family who literally, like, they'll have, like, one drink and they'll be fine. And they don't want any more. But then there's people who, like, literally all the liquor they can find, they just want to smash it as much as they're able to, and I'm just like, I don't understand the appeal of this. Or like, they just want to constantly do shots, I'm just like, why? Like, don't you, like, I would feel miserable doing that. If I'm doing that in my life, like, something, I would have to just be like, what is going on in my life to where this is what I want, you know? I don't know what that item is. I don't think it... I mean, it's not useful, but... What? Sometimes that room is a pain, but it worked out alright. To be fair, I usually end up with a couple extra keys anyways, so it's fine. That I will take. It's an extra bomb. If you shoot from the second square, you can get through that. Excuse me. I'm fine. Ah, crap. Okay. Luckily, sometimes that doesn't wear off for a long time, so I'm glad that worked out okay. I'm gonna take all these keys. I don't think I need... I think I only need a couple of these, but I'm gonna just take them all. I have 2 bombs. Let's waste one there. Clear some lag. I'm hanging on to that other one. Because this next stage, room 56 is the hardest one of this goal, so I need a bomb for it. This game looks terrible. Like, you would think that this is not a fun game. This is the best example of a game that looks terrible, but is so fun. In fact, I want to say Gauntlet was actually talked about for Big 20 number 20, but it was cut. It was cut really early. But it was at least brought up in the conversation. So I could have been playing this again for a Big 20, but nah. That's fine. Indie Heat was chosen. We needed a racing game, and that is one of the better ones. It's not difficult, but it's solid. Come on. I just have one more bonus, and then we're done with this goal. The goal is to beat World 3, which is room 62. Like that. 8:59, that's seasonal best. Sweet. Because at this point you enter World 4, which I've done in any percent, but as you can see, yeah, this is where the game starts getting kind of silly. I don't even remember the way through this. I'm being completely serious. I don't remember the way through this. I know I've done any percent in this game, but I do not remember. Oh, okay. I magically did it. Yeah, you get a few levels like this where the path is hidden, so you're kind of guessing. But anyways, all right. I think we'll do one Batman Returns, and then we'll switch systems. I've got time for one Batman Returns one, though. And then at the end of stream, I need to get all my cartridges in order and everything. That way I can have ease of access to all this stuff. Get all my controllers untangled, so I have access to those. Alright. ETA. I'm hoping 7 hours, but it could go longer. I don't know, or it could go shorter. But I'm predicting 7 hours. I don't think that is gonna be effective there. Nope. If I wasn't working, I would probably do something stupid like 12 hours, but I don't have that kind of time anymore. Damn. Yeah, if people wonder why I don't do, like, super long runs or anything, it's just because of time. The only way that would be possible is if that's all I did with my free time. But I don't know. That just seems kind of miserable to me. There we go. There's one more box here, and then boss time. Which I've kind of determined in this goal. It's actually okay to use the batarangs. And because there's more batarangs right there in that first fire hydrant. I'm bad at fighting them without the cape slash. Okay, I got one of them. There we go. The problem is when... Well, it's not a problem, that's just the game mechanic, but if you use your cape slash, you lose 1 HP. Fun fact, this is a completely useless fact about this game, but here we go, some trivia. This game was gonna release in Japan. There was a commercial for it. But only the Super Nintendo version ended up releasing in Japan. I don't know why it was canceled. But again, there's a whole commercial for it. And this game was supposed to have one more Batmobile section at the very beginning of the game, but it was cut. It was, I think, replaced via the cutscenes instead. Okay, that was almost the optimal way to do it, but... Damn. Definitely want to make sure we grab that. I'm actually surprised that doesn't kill there. Sorry, Batman doesn't kill, but after they're all taken out, if you hit that eyeball there, you get a heart. Ooh, nice. Let's freaking go. Good stuff. There actually is a faster way to deal with those motorcycles, but it involves you doing the cape slash, like, right next to them, which is risky. Okay, I got one of them. Alright. We hit that, so we get that. There we go. That makes the Catwoman fight easier. Get some more batarangs. We are getting one more batarang pickup at the end. Or, I'm sorry, in the next stage. Come on. There we go. Now we get this out because we've got these helicopters to deal with. Good, that's the first one. Oh, come on. Please. This part's kind of annoying because you have to hold up and then press B, but you're also, like, walking out of the way and you don't want to fall into a pit and all that. Okay. Oh, I just got one. Damn. If you slide there, that gets these items to appear. You can't just walk over or anything. You have to slide into that corner to get it. Alright. Okay. So you can block in this game if you are holding down and you press B. I can't figure out a way to make it useful. Maybe it's because I suck, I'm not sure. But... Seriously? Ah, I actually had it. I got out of the way. I didn't think that was it. Good. Are you kidding? This is not going well. Seriously? How come he wins out over that? I have not played the SNES version of this. Alright, I have very little health. I'm not in a good spot here. Eventually I will. I don't know if I would ever speedrun it. It depends on if I like the game. Oh, that's extremely bad. Oh no. That's what I'm talking about. This game is just punishing. And yeah. That's not good. Well, I lost like 2.5 minutes. Just about. Okay. Well, good news, bad news, I guess, with that. Good news is, I am in the next section. Because of the way the checkpoint... The checkpoint in 3.1 is really weird. But the bad news is there was no way for me to get the extra health box. There is another one. Basically, after the first cutscene, when you fight those purple guys, after the first cutscene, where you respawn after a death is different. So you spawn somewhere later, but... I'm doing this entire... Okay, well, I'm dead. That didn't take long, did it? You know, part of me wonders... Is it faster to take your death? Like... If you're gonna die, isn't it faster to take a death? Where I did... Or like a little bit earlier than where I did? I don't know. I don't know if... I don't think this is RNG right here, but I don't know for sure. That's the kind of science I could be doing for this game, but I don't do it. Maybe if this game gets in a big 20, people can actually start looking at this instead of just me. I'm not good at looking for stuff, I'm good at playing games. Also, oh freaking hi, Arcadia. Okay, he's being a jerk already. That's better. Wow, this guy's not being nice. Okay, there we go. I wish I had more batarangs than this, but whatever. At least I have some. I don't know if that was the right move. That really wasn't. Hang on. I wonder if I can get him here. Oh, I got him. Sweet. 13 minutes and change is still fine for this goal, though. Hey, Big 20 staff, if you're spying on me, this should be the goal for the Big 20. Right there. Because this is right before an auto-scroller, where you can get more health and stuff. But, yeah. But anyways, I digress. My seasonal best on that is 1244, so that's not far off. I don't know. I should think about 3-1 later on, because there's something weird going on in that level. I feel like you can make it faster. But, well, let me take a quick look here. Let me take a gander, shall I? I have a couple of minutes here. Not even minutes. I don't even need minutes. I just need a minute. So... how come he was able to break that chandelier and I couldn't? If you were to purposefully take a death really early on, I'm looking at it. If you were to die where I think you could, where you should die, or like where I think you should die, that maybe saves like a second or two. It doesn't look like it saves that much time. I'm gonna be completely honest. It doesn't look like it saves that much time. I did just remember there is a way to loop back around and go to that window if you want to get if you wanted to get the extra health box. But yeah, okay. So 3-1, I understand the checkpoint better. It's just there's no reason to die on purpose to save time. Again, it maybe saves a second, maybe. I don't know. And as I figured out, you can still get the best ending with a death. There's literally video proof of me doing it, so it's possible. I am going to tie my hair back, because I am sweating right now. We have a second heat wave coming in, and my hair is... yeah, this is the one disadvantage of having hair like mine. When it gets hot, it gets hot. Also, I might change into a different shirt that doesn't have any sleeves, and that's less... or it has, like, more breathing room. I don't know. I'll think about it. This shirt is... I'll wear this tomorrow. It's just like... I don't know. Here, I'll go off screen so you don't see me. Yeah, this one might be alright. Turn my fan up a little bit too. I have a box fan, but I don't want to use that right now. I might use it tomorrow, though, if I need it. Okay. I know this is not the prettiest shirt ever, but it's something. I do already feel a little bit better. Hey, Seven. How's it going? All right, one more thing I want to look up, and then we're moving on. Does this game have a sound test menu? Usually games do, but... Oh, it doesn't have sound test. Damn. Other versions of Batman Returns do, and then Return of the Joker has it. Oh, okay. Worth a shot. It would have been cool to listen to some of the music, but that's fine. I guess you just have to password to the level or whatever. But what's next? I think all of the NES games were good. I think we're okay on all of those. I think the Wii games were all good. Shrek 2, I think we're going to be alright. Famous last words. Quackshot I played the other day. We're going to be fine. Spyro, I think we're okay. Sly, we got a really good time. I might play that later tonight. We'll see. Yeah, okay. Let's do Mario 64. After I untangle, tonight I will be organizing my cartridges and organizing my controllers. That way, all of them are easier for me to reach and everything. All right.
It's me, Mario.
Sorry if that was a little loud.
Hello.
Oh, and I need to make sure tonight I have a clean file here. I can check it during setup, but might be better to do it ahead of time. But anyways, all right.
It's me, Mario.
You have Subway? Nice.
Hello. Okie
Let's see. This morning, my siblings and I went and ran some errands, kind of last minute. So we stopped at a Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. We were talking about drinking alcohol earlier. I don't drink coffee either. That would ramp up my anxiety really bad, so I don't do coffee. And plus, I would get addicted to caffeine probably. So I'm the least caffeinated person I know. Really, all I drink is like boring stuff. I drink water, I drink milk, I drink juice. I'll drink like energy, well, not energy drinks, but like, you know, stuff like Gatorade and Powerade. Like, I'll drink that. Yeah, I'm kind of boring. Anyways, we went to a Starbucks, and then we went to a Barnes & Noble, we went to Walmart, went to the mall. Oh snap, Lakitu skip, let's go. What else did we do today? It's funny, I don't read books, but I do like to go to their media section and see what they have. Because, you know what's funny is a lot of stores don't carry DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. Hilariously, Barnes & Noble does. This might be a best segment. Well, maybe not anymore because I missed that jump. That's fine. If you're wanting to see what a professional Mario 64 speedrun looks like, you're in the wrong place. If you want to see what a semi-casual, like, kind of halfway between casual speedrun, I think you're in the right place. Even then, maybe you're still not quite there.
Go.
No, I hit left, not down! I was gonna go to the left just a little bit and then do my thing. What the hell, dude? This better frickin' work. Okay, I'll keep going, but that was stupid. There goes my 7 seconds. I'm not getting those back. I think Sockfolder found the consistent cannonless setup. Is that right? Because he also found flagpole glitch consistent method. Okay, that was weird. Come on. It's a wall kick. Or, I'm sorry, a wall jump. This is why we're practicing this one, because I suck at it. To think, this game made the list by 1 vote. GoldenEye was almost here. To be fair, we have Conduit too. We have Alan Wake's American Nightmare. We've got some shooting already. I think, I said this earlier, but out of every game in this list, the one game I'm surprised won the vote is Gauntlet. I'm actually surprised. I'm okay with it, obviously, but it's like, I am surprised at that one. I thought Deja Vu was gonna win it. But, to be fair, we have the Room Tribute, and that's a point-and-click game, so it all works out. We still get our point-and-click game. And for those who forgot, remember, the voting was only for 20 of the games. There were 4 games I picked that you guys had no say in. But they were 4 games that were guaranteed to make it. Yeah, that's a lot of time I lost because of the bullshit that happened with Cannonless. Plus, just some other sloppy movement. My movement in this game is not very good, as you guys can see. This is not a game I consider myself good at, but I can at least do it. It's just, I'm not good at it. Come on. Okay. Then do it! How's it going, anime? And you know the beauty about tomorrow is that if this all does go horribly wrong, that's okay, because we're playing by my schedule. We're not doing a race or anything. Nice. Both Atari consoles are on hold for now. Oh, dang, not working. I would imagine in general it's very hard to find a working Atari console. Just because of, like, how they are and how old they are. Like, Ataris are, like, 50 years old almost. Like, that's wild, dude. It's almost 50 years. Yeah, same deal in my area. It's not quite dark yet, and people are already shooting fireworks. Like, you realize fireworks do show up in the sky, but they're not going to be as bright and colorful. That's just common sense. Yeah. Sorry to your cat. They were working before something happened when you recapped them. Alright, no dancing Bowser. That's RNG though. There's nothing I can do to... My thumb is slipping off of the analog stick. That's a miss. But he didn't fall off. Hang on. Okay. Well, this run is guaranteed to not have perfect Bowser throws. That's the only reason my PB is a PB, is because I got perfect throws. I didn't miss a single throw in my PB. Dancing Bowser's 1 in 10. That sounds right. That legitimately sounds right. Now we go to my least favorite level in the game. Shifting Sandland is my least favorite level in this entire game. There's a couple other levels later that I'm not too crazy about either, but... yeah, this next one we're doing, this is my least favorite one. I've never enjoyed this one. Holy Lord, get in! I don't know what was happening. I was right in the corner and I was trying to fix it, but... the game was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we didn't do that? This might be a problem. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Alright, well... yeah, let me in, really? Alright, unfortunately I have to... oh, you know what? I have an idea. Let's get this one first. Squimmy, I've never heard of them. If I get it first try here, or if I get it here, then maybe we're gonna be okay. There we go. Guaranteed time loss, but whatever. I'll blame the game for being stupid. How about that? The funniest part is I can still PB, technically. I am not trying to PB, but if I do get another one, we will take it. I've never done this star that way. That was bad. The first part was okay, the rest of that was bad. Alright. I did not mean to long jump, that's okay. I always get a ton of lag there. I think that's just naturally where a bunch of lag occurs, but nice. Come on. I almost fell off. We're okay. I almost fell, though. That was almost a problem. Oh, these stupid rocks. Alright. This is my chance to get back in the green, though. Because after 15 stars, Mips appears. Good. There is a faster way to grab Mips, but I find this more consistent. Camera. Okay. A little messy at the end there. But we're back in the green. That's alright. I'm purposely doing a weird camera angle to reduce the lag. If the submarine is on the screen, it's gonna cause lag. What? I'm not used to doing that. Alright, time for the RNG level, Kappa. It's very possible to lose the run to RNG on this level. Can you stop? I didn't get the extra life there. I think you have to climb to the top, which I didn't do. I jumped off a little before. That's fine. Yeah, we're not making that. I've never made it in my life on this cycle. My best segment doesn't have it. Alright, am I gonna lose the run to RNG? Not quite. Okay. I almost did that wrong. It's fine. There we go. That was better than the first Bowser fight. That a best segment? It is. Neat. Alright, time to mash the shit out of A. Hopefully it works. Okay, there's that one. Can you stop, Mario? Please. Not gonna lie, the pressure's on. Reminder, I'm awful at Bowser throws. I actually didn't think I was gonna make that. Okay. Goomba. Okay. We're fine. I think I can miss one throw and still PB, but if I miss more than one, I think it's over. There's one. That's a miss. Damn, I thought I was gonna be okay. It's not gonna hit. If I hit this, I think we hit PB. But I have to hit it. That's a miss. Okay, it's over. Damn. Good try. That's a miss. Yep. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah. This is the worst part of the run for me. I can't do these throws. I've always been bad at them. The only reason I got a PB at all last time is because I did them all perfect. I actually think I could have missed 2 off of that, but... 2243. That, I think, is my old... I think that was my old PB before I beat it. I think it was 2243. That's funny. So I tied my second best run ever. But that is a seasonal best. That is a seasonal best. Yeah. To be fair, early on things were not really amazing, so it's not like this was the best run ever or anything. There was still a lot of slop. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do, man. Bowser throws I'm just not good at. I don't know what it is with my brain and seeing it. It's just I can't react on time. I almost wonder if my PB was a fluke. But that's fine. It is my PB, and I'm still happy with it. It's just, yeah. Alright, I think we'll switch to the Super Nintendo now. Yeah, I think we'll start with Michael Jordan. My room is a freaking mess. It'll be clean after tomorrow, but my room is a mess right now.
We have to do something special.
Alright. May as well. This was one of the 4 games you guys had no say on. Oh. My cables are going out again. That's nice. Really cool. Alright. We'll do this, Pitfall. I might do DKC3, I'm not sure. I don't even know if I don't know if I need to practice that one. We'll see. I have practiced it, it's just, I don't know if I need to do that tonight.
It's showtime.
So I was thinking about this the other day. If you can beat Michael Jordan damageless, and then I realized something. The final boss. I'm sure it's possible, but it's like, do I really care to do that? That's why I grabbed the checkpoint. To be fair, I had too much speed going into there anyways. Of course I get it immediately after. That's fine, let's go. Okay, we just wasted that. That's really cool. Please, man. This Cells is awful so far. Good. You don't have to do that, it just saves a little bit of time. I actually missed that throw cancel. Man, I'm playing this horribly right now. That's fine. Tonight's not the night it matters. To be fair, it still doesn't matter if I bomb it tomorrow. Come on. Thank you. How is that better than my PB? Are you kidding? How did I save time? That's shocking. Nice clip there. I'm actually going to take the extra baseballs. No swag dunk. Okay. Can still sub 5 cells. Bert Sasquatch, his record, he gets sub 4 cells. Okay. Well, that was the Super 16 goal. But for this, we're beating the whole game. Why would I not do that? Unless I had 100 games in here, then I would probably cut this one down. But that's the only reason. Definitely need ice balls. It's sad that the bowling balls are pretty much useless in the speedrun. You can throw cancel with them and do the same thing like the baseballs, but as other uses, there's no use. They used to have a use, but purple ricochet balls are faster for what it used to be used for. I think I have all the types now. I'm low on... wait. No, I have everything.
It's showtime.
Okay, I actually thought I hit it. The health, I mean. I actually thought I got it. There we go. Whoa, close one. We're safe. There's a very good chance that's the best segment. Holy damn. It's not? Are you kidding? That was good, though. That was better than my PB. And that was back in my prime. When I was playing this game every day for, you know, a month, because I was prepping for Retrothon. So I was good and ready. Thank you. First try, thank God. I'm really bad at that trick. Gotta hurry. Here we go. I wasn't holding any direction there. I only had to hold one direction. Insert One Direction song here. I don't know what song is appropriate, but yeah. I know, I think One Direction song. I think I know one. So, if I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire... Or, no, I'm sorry. If I'm on Family Feud, and they say, name a One Direction song, I got one answer. After that, I don't know. After that, I'm totally clueless. I don't have a clue. I could have done the throw cancel with a bowling ball. Who wants to beat up a millionaire? If only that show was real. What the heck? Did Dr. Cranium show up again after that? Or am I seeing things? I'll go back and look at that. It's completely useless if that was something, but yeah. Still. I thought that was interesting, so I pointed it out. Alright, another auto-scroller. I gotta say, it's been fun going back to this game, even just for this. Like, it's been fun to play this again. I missed this one. This is a game... Objectively, this game is absolutely terrible. I will not dispute that. Objectively, terrible. But, speedrun? Legendary. What is... My brother is in the next room and the floor is shaking. What is going on? Thanks for that flash. Okay, well, it stopped.
It's showtime.
I don't know, maybe he's jamming out. I don't know. That was almost instant. Ho, best segment. Let's freaking go. Nice. My sum of best is almost sub 20. I highly doubt it will ever be sub 20. I'm gonna do that in case this screws up. Please jump when I ask you to jump. Alright, I've got the throw cancel. Please flip. And it didn't work. Great. As long as I didn't soft lock myself on the elevator at the top, then we're okay. This is the one trick in the game I'm just straight up terrible at. I'm not good at this trick at all. Okay, the elevator did not glitch, thank God. Damn. It's alright. I don't think I need to get that, but let's do it anyways, just for safety. Just wait. That's fine. I didn't get the key immediately, which is what I was banking on, but that's fine. Okay, I need to make sure I get rid of all my baseballs on this stage. It's to set up a trick on Lab 5. Come on. Yeah, that wasn't great. That's fine. As long as I hit this trick, we're fine. I haven't played this level normally in 5 years. So if I butcher this tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be honest. There we go. Got it. Okay. Nice. Yeah, Lab 2 sucked, and Lab 3 I lost some time from stupidity, but the rest of that was okay. Okay, well I lost throw cancel there, so I'm gonna get the other captive. This isn't going well. If anybody finds a way to clip through those doors, the colored doors there, if anybody finds a way to do that, that will save us 5 minutes. At least. Maybe more, because we wouldn't have to do another train stage. It's fine. Is this health? Nope, those are keys. I don't need it. I don't need these. I need that key, though. Okay. Good. Jumped a little early, but we had enough to where it didn't matter. Alright. The fact that I can still sub 22 this, technically, at least as of now, is kind of crazy. I probably just jinxed it, but whatever, it's fine. There's a whistle over there. I don't even want to deal with him, so I'm just gonna take him out there. Good. Okay. I actually found that little ending safety. I actually found that during my Retrothon run. I realized, watching it back, I'm like, oh, you actually can just do that. Sweet. Alright, time for the hardest floor clip in the game. In my opinion. Second try. My PB, it took like 20. Okay, this isn't going well. What am I do- Whoa. Excuse me. Just die. I don't- Okay. I grabbed the halfway, so it's okay, but... The problem was I wasn't prepared for how fast these platforms were going to move. For some reason, I thought they were going to be slower. So, oh well. Now I'm more prepared. We can also blame the eyeballs for being stupid as usual. Yes. Alright. Good. Open the door. Thank you. Well, no sub 22, but we can get a sub 23. That would... That's my best Michael right now. 23:33 is my seasonal best as of right now. Oh, okay. There we go. We do have a chance to beat that, which would be nice. Good. I used to use the bowling balls there, but that's too slow. That was the only time I ever used bowling balls in the run, was for that. Oh my gosh, dude, really? Okay, I'm out of all of that. Holy crap, Michael, you're not helping me right now. I'm gonna get some Wheaties there. Can you think of a more 90s video game than this? Okay, well, it is a seasonal best, but yeah, so a couple of those levels were not good at all. 2240, okay. Okay. Thanks for the GG. Alright, next game. Okay, that won't work. Hello? There it is. Pitfall! This got in by 1 vote. So Arcadia, you can think you can think to yourself that you're the reason this game got in, but to be fair, yeah, it was yours, yeah. If you can think that you were the sole decision maker here. Uh-oh. Please. Well, we missed that cycle. Really? Yo, ACL Live. Thanks for the raid. Oh, damn. I have to do it again. Okay. As long as I land on one of those 3 rocks, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take that extra life. Nice. Got a new PB, Gears of War 1. Nice. GG. Finally below 145. Oh, I forgot to jump off. I was happy to get a sub 2, and then I was like, yeah, that's probably as far as I'll be able to go. Oh my god. That reminds me, I have not run Gears 3, but if I ever do Gears 3, like, I would probably just do it once, and that'd probably be it. Alright, hardest skip in the game. Second try, let's go. World record's possible to get sub 130, holy moly. I have not seen the new skips. I haven't been keeping up with Gears speedrunning in a while. Come on. God. Sometimes this game is really finicky. You can skip the corpser fight now. Holy moly. I think the last known skip I knew about was, it was in Act 3, that fall you do. I can't remember what it's called, but, you basically, like, pause the game at specific points and you just kind of, like, keep falling down the map. It's obsolete now, holy cow. I'm probably gonna die here. We'll see. What? I don't like this. No, dude. Wrong door. Thank you. Dead anyways. Oh, okay, so it's the same concept, but you go after the corpser fight. I see. Neat. I will have to check that out sometime. Yeah. It's my seasonal best. It's 1324. Okay. And there's a new skip in the first act. Ugh, I forgot you can't jump if you land on that. I'm gonna get the check. Let's just take a death. There's no point in even trying this without some health. And we missed that. That's not ideal. Something tells me I'll be doing another run of this after. There we go. We land on that. There we go. It has 10 deaths, but it's 4 minutes faster. Welcome to Gears of War speedrunning. Okay, nice save. Okay, finally out of that one. I don't remember the right time to drop off of that, so we'll just take the hit. Okay. Yep. I've ran Lion King. Brutal game. But it is really fun if you can get it down. Are you kidding? I didn't jump high enough, apparently. Luckily, we're almost... I mean, we're basically at the end, so it's okay, but that's annoying. Alright. That's fine. I will probably do this one again after I finish a run. I'll read that once I get... There's a safe spot at the end where I can read that. Toward the end, there's like 10 seconds where there's no obstacles in your row, so... Nice. Saves 90 seconds, nice. I don't know if I would ever go back to Gears 1, personally. I've only ran 1 and 2. I didn't run 3. I didn't run 4. 3 I know is basically, like, not broken at all. But I would at least get a time in it, just to say that I ran it. Gears 2, I don't know if I would do that one. Whoa, okay, hang on. You can make that cycle, but I was a little bit too slow, so I had to back out of it quickly. Just a little bit too slow there. Alright, I died like 10 times here last time I played this, so... There we go. See, that's easy. Yeah, I played 4 casually. To be fair, I didn't really care for 4 all that much. And then 5 I haven't even played at all. I don't even own it. Yeah, crane skip. I do vaguely remember that one. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me say this. I did run Gears Ultimate Edition, which I know is less broken, but I will say, if I ever am forced to do another Gears game, my Act 5 in Gears Ultimate is awful, because I didn't even practice it. There's like extra chapters, and I didn't even practice any of them, so... There's my time save if I want to do that one. But there's also, there's Gears 1, like the remake or the remaster or whatever, another remaster, because I guess they forget 2 and 3 exist. Nice, got that first try. That's a tough skip. There's Out of Bounds in those 2 chapters. Sweet. You know what's funny is I can actually get a seasonal best here if this boss cooperates, but unfortunately this boss is complete RNG. There's no way to control this, so... Oh, flashing warning, by the way. World record on Ultimate Edition happened at GDQ. I didn't even know it was at GDQ. To be fair, I don't watch GDQ anymore, so that's probably why I wasn't aware of that. Did I win? I won, okay. He died off screen, so I couldn't tell what was going on. 1328. Damn. Reloaded will be Gears of War glitchless. Oh, it was hotfix. Okay. I gotcha. So, fun story for everybody here. I actually was asked to do a hotfix event one time. I declined. Oh, we're gonna do this game again. We're gonna do it again, because I'm not really thrilled about that time. But I'm good and warmed up now, so. Yeah, Ultimate Edition I would probably run. 3 I would do just to get a run. I don't know if I would ever run 4. I didn't really like 4, to be honest. Like, gameplay-wise, it's fine. It's just the story, I'm just like... I don't know. It felt like they were scrambling to come up with a story. After 3 ended pretty well. It's like... I don't know, that was the impression I got. 3 is so meh. It's funny, casually 3 is my favorite. Casually. I played so much multiplayer in Gears 3 with my friends. I got the season pass and everything back. This was high school days. Like, I played so much 3. 1 multiplayer I tried playing. I didn't like it, but that's because everybody was playing 2 and 3. 2 multiplayer was fun. Oh, Horde in 3. Dude, take me back to those days. I got a text message. Oh. Getting the Brewmock in checkout. Man, if If Gears of War Reloaded sells well, can they remake 2 and 3? Or, like, remaster them? Because I would... So, I have a PS5. I have an Xbox One. I do have that. I have PC. But I have a PS5, which is hilarious, because Gears is actually going to be on PS5. For the first time ever, it's going to be on a PlayStation. It would be hilarious if it went to Switch 2 as well, but I doubt that's going to happen, so... what was I talking about? But yeah, no, Man, 2 and 3 should get a remaster. 3 doesn't need remastered that much, to be fair. You beat Dazzle's time by 2 seconds. Man, Dazzle is not a name I've heard in 10 years. Literally, 10 years. Like, no, right here, 10 years. I literally have not heard that name in a long time. I think, when were my... I'm gonna look these up real quick, and then we're gonna get back to Pitfall here. Jeez. Oh, yeah, Gears 1 PC I will never touch. No thanks. 156.58. I got that 2018. It's been 7 years since I got this, and it was on my 360. I didn't even have an Xbox One yet. That's crazy. All COG tags. Any percent no skips. Yeah, COVID didn't even exist yet. So, the funny part, any percent no skips, I actually think I have a run. Well, no, because the Twitch purge, the highlights. I don't have a run now anymore. I don't have proof of that. Any percent no skips. I don't have a video of that anymore. I technically did. I think I had like a probably like a 245 or something that I didn't know any skips. Damn. Oh well. If I go to Gears 1, then I'll do it. Then I'll do no skips. That would be fun. Just to get a time. Gears... Okay, how many Gears games are there in this series? Okay. Gears Tactics, I forget. Oh, God! Judgment! Guys, real quick story time. The last time that I bought a game at full price that I absolutely regretted, Gears of War Judgment. I will confess, I spent full price on that, and then the price dropped because we realized the game wasn't that good. Is the 10 years event tomorrow? It is, Akurataki. It is. Let me do this for everybody who might be lurking or whatever. Yeah, Judgment. I don't think I'm ever gonna run. If I'd have to be really bored to run this. I'm gonna be honest. This is not high on the priority list. 3, like I said, 3 I think I would run just to say that I ran it. I would not take it that seriously, though. Dude, I remember when Beast Mode was technically a thing and not, like, you know. Yeah. Gears 4... Did Gears 4 come out... Gears 4 came out after Ultimate Edition? Or am I reading that wrong? Huh. There's also any percent no skips. Gears 4 record, 227. PC slower? Weird. Special thanks to the Atari 2600. I've never noticed that. Yeah, Gears 5 I haven't even played. If I see it for like $5 or something, I might grab it just to grab it. But I don't know. Yeah. I know Gears of War E-Day is a thing, but I will wait until that comes out, and then I'll see if people say it's alright. Yeah, I'm kind of at a point in video games now where I'm trying to, like, wait it out for a little bit before I get into it. Because I don't know, people are just disappointed by games today, so. Congrats, Frank and Lisa. Who are Frank and Lisa? Did they have a baby during this game? Or because sometimes I see like, you know, baby announcements where it's like, or you know, babies that were born from the development team during a game. All right, let's do a full power off and on. All right, let's do Pitfall again because we're struggling here. After Pitfall, I might do DKC3. I'm not sure. And then we'll figure it out after that. No, Casually 3 was my favorite. It's funny, I actually thought each Gears got better from 1 to 3. I remember 1 I wasn't crazy about. I beat Gears 1 on insane difficulty in high school, and I thought I was... I don't know. That's still my Xbox profile picture, is you get a Xbox avatar, or not an avatar, but like a picture, a profile picture, if you beat the game on insane. That's what my profile picture is. I beat Gears 1 on Xbox 360 on insane difficulty. Yeah. I'm not even much of a GTA fan in general. Just I've never beaten a GTA game. I've played some GTA here and there, but I don't know. Baldur's Gate 3. So I have a pre-order for a deluxe edition of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I could have just bought the game digitally, but I wanted a physical copy. So I'm waiting on that one. Last year, what games? Metaphor Refantasio. To be fair, some of these I'm going to talk about are JRPGs, and stuff like that. But Persona 3 Reload, I liked, even though that is a remake. Metaphor Refantasio, I loved. Astrobot, I liked. I actually liked Astrobot. It reminded me of all the 3D platformers I played as a kid. What were some other good games that came out last year? I don't know. Let's see. Or like the year before. Well, 2023 Mario Brothers Wonder. That was a good 2D Mario. We haven't had one of those in a while, so it was nice to get that. It's funny, it's easier to talk about bad games than it is to talk about the good games, like the ones I actually like enjoyed. Oh crap, I jumped off too early. Gotta go up a little more, there we go. There we go. Okay. I was just doing RNG manip, Kappa. I can name some games I've been disappointed by, though. And here's the thing, too. I haven't really talked about this much recently, but, okay, we are coming up on the hardest skip in the game. So, Alan Wake 2, I liked, but you know what's weird? I actually think I liked 1 more. Like, in hindsight, I don't know what it is. Damn. I have to go back all the way down here and jump up. Maybe it's nostalgia. That's probably what it is. But also, like... Okay, there we go. I'll keep going. Here, you know what's interesting? Is that I think part of the reason I liked Alan Wake 1 more is because it's easier to go back to that game. Outside of a couple of moments in Alan Wake 2, I don't know if that one's easier to go back to. But the other thing is, I think doing the speedrun of Alan Wake 2 kinda made me think something negative about the game that I didn't really realize as I was doing the game casually. Hi Tia. So Alan Wake 2, when I did the speedrun, I noticed how much of Alan's gameplay is you literally just running around and waiting for cutscenes and dialogue. Meanwhile, Saga's stuff is you actually, like, killing Taken and stuff and, like, doing the combat and all that. Alan does get some of that, but he doesn't get as much. And I kind of noticed that as I was learning the speedrun, I'm like, I didn't even realize this the first time around. Like, I don't know. But Alan Wake 2 does have the musical level, which... If you had told me in, like, 2015 Alan Wake 2 should have a musical level, I would tell you, that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. What are you thinking? But in practice, I actually thought it was a good time. I'm probably gonna die here. This part is just obnoxious, because there's not another health refill for a while. Excuse me? Okay. Weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I got the checkpoint, at least. That's fine, I got the checkpoint. But yeah, I still like Alan Wake 2, don't get me wrong, but I do think 1 is better, but also, doing the speedrun did kind of make me realize something about 2 that, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter, but it was something I kind of realized. Oh no, I can actually, we were just talking about this a second ago. I can tell you one game that pissed me off that I thought was going to be good. To be fair, this is kind of an easy answer for a lot of people. The Last of Us 2. I was so disappointed. And the TV show is kind of meeting the same fate. Did you guys see that Neil Druckmann actually left the HBO show? Neil Druckmann left. He stopped. He's not gonna work on it anymore. I think it's because he wants to focus on Intergalactic, which is another Naughty Dog game. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have no interest in Intergalactic or really anything he's working on. Nah. I think I'm alright. The funniest part is, in 2020, The Last of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year. I think I had... Oh, shoot. Okay, so I couldn't have landed on that crocodile, but I was trying to go back and I was too late on that. So, I think every other game... I think I played every game that was nominated in 2020 for Game of the Year. I think I played all of them. And I liked all of them better than The Last of Us 2. But The Last of Us 2 won Game of the Year because the show is rigged anyways. It was Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing New Horizons... what else? Ghost of Tsushima, that game was awesome. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I liked. There was one other. Was it Hades? Yeah, it might have been Hades, I can't remember. Hades was awesome, dude. If Smash 6 happens, and they want to put in one indie game rep, I would choose Zagreus. He would be cool. I don't know if they would actually do it because, you know, you don't want to show like a bunch of blood and stuff in Smash, but or, I mean, you don't want to show any, but it's like, how do you make them work? I guess. God, the music of Hades is awesome. Man, I can talk positively about a bunch of 2020 games. I can't say anything positive about The Last of Us 2. Okay, I actually do have something positive to say. Graphically, the game is gorgeous. Gameplay-wise, it's still fun. But everything else about it I don't like. The music I don't even care about. Like, the music, I mean, it's there, but don't particularly care for it. ...2021, my game of the year was Metroid Dread. 2022 was Xenoblade 3. That game, dude, I couldn't quit playing Xenoblade 3. I couldn't stop. 2024... No, I'm sorry. 2022 was Xenoblade 3. 2023, Alan Wake 2 for me. 24... So last year, my game of the year was... What was my game of the year last year? I mean, knee-jerk reaction is Persona 3 Reload, but if we have to pick something that's not a remake, I guess Metaphor No, well, it's either Metaphor or Astrobot, honestly. Like, people hated Astrobot winning Game of the Year. I actually kind of think it's okay to win for Game of the Year. Because hopefully it teaches developers to stop spending $500 million making a crappy game that 16 people play, and just make a good game. Who cares how long it is or whatever? Like, just make a good game. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'll get off the soapbox. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just makes me upset sometimes. To be fair, I think movies are in a way worse state than gaming. I think the movie industry is in way worse shape than the gaming industry right now. That's a whole other thing, though. I've seen one movie in a theater this year, and it was a sequel to another movie. I went and saw Mission Impossible, which is not my favorite Mission Impossible they made, but I still liked it. It's just it wasn't my favorite, but there were still things about it I liked, so I still had a good time. But, like, you know, there's a bunch of summer movies coming out and everything. Like Superman and Fantastic Four. I'm not interested in any of that. I'm just not. First try on that skip. Let's go. I did not grab that health, though. I wanted the best segment, so I didn't grab that health. Alright. You never know, maybe he'll just walk around. The best RNG is he just walks around and doesn't do anything. Like that! That's the best RNG you can get. Still wasn't absolutely perfect, but yeah. Okay, 1236. That is seasonal best for that. My sum of best for all of the seasonal bests is sub 545 now. But not every game is going to go well tomorrow. Alright. Not bad. Dude, I'm still sweating. I'm glad I changed shirts, but yeah, I'm still sweating. Freaking heat. Don't you love when that happens? Sorry, I kind of ranted about a bunch of random video games and stuff earlier. I kind of just started ranting about it. Alright. Okay, we'll do DKC3. Why not? We'll do it. Just for good luck. Why not? Let's do it. And the Japanese cartridge is the only one I own, so that's what we're running it on. But also, you don't see the Japanese version a ton. I guess if you're watching any percent runs, you do, because it's the faster version, but yeah. Super Donkey Kong 3 is what this one's called. Can you do numbers? Okay, yeah, we can do numbers, so I'll give a good file name tomorrow. Alright. For today, we'll be poop. Solid file name, I agree. So, the goal, beat 3 worlds. Ironically, it's the same goal as the Super 16 this year that I commentated. I'm glad DKC 3 got in over 2. I would have done 2, but I'm glad 3 got in. Come on. It's funny, 3 was always my favorite to speedrun, even though 2 is, by technicality, a better speed game. Casually, I like 2 more, though. I think 2 is a better game, but 3 is a more fun speed game in my eyes. That's what I would say. Nice water bounce, not required, but it's cool. Something interesting. This game is one of the few games on the Super Nintendo that I'm actually older than. Most Super Nintendo games are older than me, not this one. I existed before this released. Alright, Belcha. Don't troll me. There's one. There's 2. I know there's a zip there now, but I actually tried messing around with it, and I failed it every single time, so I just gave up on it. I'm like, no thanks. You know, I didn't even consider doing Beat Krematoa as a goal for the anniversary, but to be fair, I don't think it would have been, like, I don't know. I guess I didn't want to do any, like, weird, like cheat code runs or whatever. I don't know. I don't really have an excuse. It's just something I didn't think about. This list has a lot of variety, though, which I like. The way the voting turned out, like, this list got a lot of good variety. We got a sports game, first-person shooter, platform fighter, Lost Viking style game, platformers, 3D platformers, third-person shooters. We got all different types of systems too: PC, MS-DOS, SNES, N64, NES. I actually thought that would miss. Shoot. That sucks. That sucks. I almost had a clean Eric fight. Wasn't perfect, but... yeah. There we go. Alright. We've also got a point-and-click game. We've got a math game. We have a top-down action, beat-em-up. Yeah, we have a run and gun. Yeah. Happy celebratory explosion day. Thank you, Glowstick. Happy 4th of July to you as well. I almost went in the house. For anybody who missed it, my file name is Poop. Tomorrow, I actually could name my file 10 years. I actually could do that tomorrow. Maybe I will. I wonder if anybody, as they were voting, I wonder if anybody thought I was going to let DKC 1 be part of the choices for this goal. It was never going to happen. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I tried that. That's fine. I'm hearing a lot of fireworks now. It's probably going to keep me up all night. Good thing I scheduled my thing at noon tomorrow and not like 8 a.m. or whatever. My Slyfecta I had to schedule early because because it was going to be like 15, 16 hours. So, that's fun. My phone is blowing up right now. I know what they're all talking about, but yeah. Whew, that is always a tough one. The alternate strat is to just wait, but yeah, and then take the hit there. I have 14 new messages on my phone. Jeez. All that happened, I might as well talk about it without getting too specific, obviously, but basically, a few of my cousins in Illinois, they all got together to hang out. And a couple of my cousins have dyed their hair. That's all they're talking about. Whew, close one. I actually thought I was going to clip that barrel there. Now it's 19 messages. What in the world? I'm seeing pictures of Justin Timberlake now or whatever. Out of context, I'm probably sounding really crazy right now. But, yeah. My family's all making jokes. Saying one of my cousins looked like Justin Timberlake back when... Was Justin Timberlake NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? I think he was NSYNC, right? I can never remember who was in what, because it all happened around the same time. And no Ellie, because we don't need Ellie. 103 you do, but that's not the goal. Nice. Nice. That's a tough damage boost to get. You don't get a lot of room to work with there. Okay. Open the phone. What in the world? I'm taking a gamble, not getting Kitty there. Okay, you're supposed to eat that fish. I actually do like one of the bonuses in this level. One of the bonuses is destroy them all. You have to get your fish to eat all the other enemy fish. I actually do think that was a good call there, if you're gonna do a concept like this. Fishy. I don't think we're gonna get a seasonal best, but that's okay. We'll finish it out. And then I might do one run of Sly. And then after that, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. I have time for another game after Sly, but I'm not sure. Maybe Jazz Jackrabbit, just because it's the hardest one. We'll see. If I get a seasonal best, it'll be by like a couple of seconds. It's not going to be much. Yeah. Oh, I might tie it. I beat it by 1 second. I beat it by 1 second. Okay. That's fine. We'll take it. Okay, that's ready. So is that. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's do one run of Sly, and then we'll probably do Jazz Jackrabbit, and then after that, that's probably gonna be it. Okay. I'll organize that later. What's in here right now? Spyro? Let's switch. My back still hurts. In case anybody didn't see in Discord, I'm going to a chiropractor on Monday to have my lower back adjusted. Because I can't take the pain anymore. I definitely hurt myself, but I need somebody to adjust. Because I can't get it. But also, every time I try to walk on my own, the pain starts building up. So it's hard for me to just simply try to go for a walk or something, or try to use the treadmill. So yeah, that's fun. Alright. Sly time. Alright, here we go.
Was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check.
Oh, my camera doesn't show it. I actually, so when I put up my new shelf for my NES games, because I got a new shelf that's way taller, because I own too much shit. I did have to throw away a Persona 5 poster. To be fair, it was tearing really badly anyways. But I got a new, it's smaller admittedly, but I got a Persona 5 Royal poster up there. So, no, come on, stop. Nope. Sly, we talked about this. Thank you. Sly, we talked about this. That's not it. The Binocucom didn't come up. That has to come up for this trick to work. That's it. Lost about 8 seconds, but whatever, it's fine. If the Binocucom pulls up, the game considers the cutscene as having been watched. Alrighty. Oh. Nice. So we do that because when the guard shoots the goo, it'll hit the generator behind the lock gate. Okay, so I missed this, so we're having to do old strats here. We're gonna save. That way it saves the fact that we watched that cutscene. The good news is I can get an extra charm, but the bad news is I can't try that trick again. Come on. That jump to the light looks tough. It's really not. I just suck at it. Alright. The strat that I just did with saving the game and everything, that actually used to be the strat, and then somebody found pipe jump, and then everything changed. And now we're going to do a trick to bypass having to do anything else in World 1, and we go straight to the boss. This used to cost a charm, but there's a way to do it where it doesn't require a charm now. If you get stuck right there, which I missed because my setup was wrong. If that happens, that means your setup is wrong. Basically, you would need all 7 of the keys. You'd have to go play all 7 stages to get all the keys. But that takes too long. And plus, you guys voted for any %, so... That... Oh, I actually thought I had it. Damn. I legitimately thought that was it. Basically, if you swing your cane right before you land, the game doesn't think you landed on ground. That might not work. It did. Okay. So we passed the loading zone. The loading zone in that cannon is always active. So we passed the loading zone. The game thinks that we got all the keys, so we're going straight to the boss. And it's faster to restart the console right around here than it is to watch that cutscene of those two talking. I'm debating if we should watch the cutscenes tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'll think about it. How about that? A lot of fireworks going right now. It sounded like a freaking bomb went off. If you're on a backwards compatible PS3, it's even faster to reset the game there. PS2, it only saves a little bit of time. Backwards compatible PS3, it actually saves a good chunk because it restarts the game faster. So, not much to talk about here. Just do the fight. Fireworks are in fact bombs. True. They do explode. I think I've told this story before, but a long time ago I actually almost got hit by a firework. We were setting off fireworks in the backyard, and the little shooter or whatever, as it was about to shoot the firework off, it fell on its side and went in my direction. So that was fun. We're gonna do the safe strat here just to guarantee that we move on. And that is to load the game, get the final hit as it fades out. The game saves, thinks that we beat Raleigh, and watch the cutscene. World 2 is unlocked.
took the liberty. We're all set to go.
Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna go for a cutscene skip here. Got it. Okay. That one saves maybe like 10 to 15 seconds, but it's still good to get that. That cutscene just explains how the floor lasers work, but I already know how they work, so who cares? There is a strat that was found after I kind of stopped running this game that basically skips the whole level. But that's the problem, is that what the hell is going on my computer? There was a random command prompt just opened. It closed itself. What the hell? Is somebody trying to DDoS me? Whoever it is, stop it. It's not funny. Alright, there's Dark Side Fill jump. This run already sucks, so I'm gonna go for this. I forget how to do this. You can clip into here. Glow stick. Or wait, maybe it's here. Okay, I give up. You can actually jump into there and skip having to get the key. I forget where to do it, though. Your basement mildly flooded. Uh-oh. Stay safe. Yeah, stay safe. So long as it is not continuing to flood, stay upstairs. And if you have any electric appliances downstairs in the basement, you may want to... Well, I don't know. I don't know what the best solution is. I guess turn off all your electricity, then go unplug that stuff, then turn it back on? I don't know. I'm not an electrician, unfortunately, so I don't know the best strategy for that. Alright, so we get stuck in a little spot there and we fall down. Nice. Now I'll try again. Okay, now we're not getting it. God. There we go. And then we can jump across like that. Now I have to do this jump without seeing anything. But generally, it's generally in this area where you jump and you can get up here. A few small puddles, but you use your shop vac on them. I gotcha. Yeah, that's a good question. Is it raining in your area, or like did something like did a pipe bust or something? I screwed up. I actually thought you would be okay there. Rain, I gotcha. This sly run is not going well, but that's fine. Hope that just means tomorrow it's gonna go great, right? And I'm not even doing the whole game. We're just doing the first 2 worlds, any percent. Now you get to hear Mugshot talk again. You know what? We're gonna watch the cutscene for Mugshot. We're gonna watch it. Why not? This run is garbage. We're just gonna watch it. We're gonna see the ending cutscene anyways, just because of how this run is going, and like because it ends at Mugshot. But yeah. There we go. That's what I was trying to get. Nice. Is that Clancy Brown? I don't know who. You know what? I'm gonna look it up while you guys watch the cutscene. It's Kevin Blackton.
My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation?
Oh, interesting.
Some scrawny rat with a stick. Alright, wait a second. I seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it.
Your father? Wow. You're a Cooper? You know, that Thingus Rackamagookus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words.
So you don't mind just handing it over?
What are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint. I feel transgressed and violated.
Transgressed and violated. So Kevin Blackton actually voices all of the villains except for Ms. Ruby. Believe it or not, Kevin Blackton actually voices all the bosses except Miss Ruby. And then Sly 2, they got a bunch more. Because Sly 2 had a bigger budget. Same with Sly 3, so they were able to get more talent, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Mugshot right before that. So this dialogue that's playing, it cuts off Mugshot's dialogue. Normally after the first phase, Mugshot talks for a little bit. But hitting him there actually cuts that off, so it doesn't play, and it saves some time. So if I have a charm here, I would go for Chandelier Jump. I'm not going to go for it without a charm. It's not worth it for me. I could try it right now as a joke, but I'm not going to. So why does Mugshot get burned there, but not Sly? I've always wondered that. How come Mugshot takes damage, but not Sly? Basically, we're redirecting all of the light to make the place really hot and burn Mugshot. How come Sly is not burning up? So what you can do is you can actually jump on the chandelier and run around and hit all the mirrors. But we're not going to do that. Whoa, what am I doing? I had a complete brain fart. You're supposed to let him shoot first, you dummy. We'll let this dialogue play out. All right, that's as ready as I'm gonna be.
You want all of that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
The mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus contained an entry from my gunslinging ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper.
You actually get to play as Tennessee in Sly 4.
His specialty was the
You don't want to be you.
rail slide.
Did you know that Marcus Phoenix wasn't going to be voiced by John DiMaggio originally? I did not know that, actually.
Getting out of town proved to be a little more
I know John DiMaggio most from Gears of War. He's in FF7 Remake, and I think Rebirth. I think his character's there as well. Heidegger. He's also one of the narrators, or one of the commentators in Mad World for the Wii. What else did John DiMaggio do that, like, I hear him in? He was Brother Blood on Teen Titans? Really? I didn't know that. Bender on Futurama. I've never seen Futurama. I know what it is. Never seen it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm looking at Wikipedia right now. It was going to be Steve Blum, but they changed it post-alpha. Oh, interesting. So apparently, John DiMaggio voiced Uncle Arthur in the Super Mario Brothers movie. But I don't remember... Which one was Uncle Arthur? Hang on. I have to pull up a picture. Spike from Bebop. The Super Mario Brothers movie, Uncle Arthur. He probably has like one line. Yeah, he gets like 1 or 2 lines. Huh. It's John DiMaggio. That's wild. He was in the English dub of Princess Mononoke, which I've actually... It's been a while, but I have seen it. I should watch it again. What else was he in? These are all, like, animated stuff. Okay, he does a lot of, like, Batman animated stuff, Justice League stuff. Okay. TV, he was on... he was in one episode of Rugrats. Nice. Alright, let's go to video games here. Yeah. Same. He was in the English dub of Valkyria Chronicles, okay. Yeah, Mad World, he was Kreese. Yep. Got the commentary in Mad World. In the game itself, it repeats way too much, but, like, on its own, it's hilarious. Very adult, though, so I don't advise showing your kids that. Yeah, Heidegger, yeah. Wait, so, okay, so he's not in Rebirth, I guess. I can't remember. It's hard for me to remember things. He voices Jake the dog in Adventure Time? Okay. Interesting. We go to Steve Blum's, I have to... His performances are on a separate Wikipedia page. I have to go to a separate page for this. Ben 10, Steve Blum was Heat Blast, Vilgax, Ghost Freak. Dude, Ben 10 is awesome, man. I loved Ben 10 back in, like, the mid-2000s. I loved it. I love that show. The other spin-offs and stuff, I was kind of... At that point, I'd kind of grown out of it, but, like, dude, as a kid, I loved Ben 10. I have a PS2 Ben 10 game. I should play it sometime. It's probably not very good, but we gotta play it sometime. Yeah. Steve, yeah. Alright, let's go to video games. Steve Blum. First game he ever voiced, he voiced somebody in Full Throttle. Don't know what that is. Some kind of motorcycle racing game, I think. Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Oh, okay. I got excited for just 1 second. In Pitfall, The Lost Expedition, he voices Pitfall Harry. Steve Blum does. He's Ares in God of War. He was Rhino in Spider-Man 3. He voiced Brutes in Halo 3. In Lego Batman, the video game, he voices... Well, to be fair, this game doesn't have dialogue, but, like, it has sound. So he voiced Batman, Joker, Killer, Moth. Okay. Lego Batman, I need to finish. He was Killer Croc in Arkham Asylum? Yeah. That makes sense. I know. Yeah, there's so much stuff he's in. Yeah, Killer Croc... That's definitely Steve Blum. He has that really deep, gritty, guttural sounds that he can just do it. That's good stuff. He's Grunt in Mass Effect 2. Yep. Not a shock there. Dude, Mass Effect 2 and 3... To be fair, the first 3 Mass Effects are all amazing. But 2 is the best one. 2 is the best one. 1 and 3 are still good. But 3's ending is... Even the fixed ending in 3 is still bad, so... Gilmon and Yamaki and Digimon Tamers. I'd have to hear that. I'm not familiar with Digimon all that much, but I'd have to hear it to kind of get a sense of it. Arkham City, Mr. Sickle, and Killer Croc. Yeah, that's fair. Killer Croc, he just gets a cameo, but yeah. Oh, interesting! Here we go. In Sly 4. In Sly 4, Steve Blum voices Ryoichi Cooper. I did not think that was him. I'm gonna be honest, I did not think that was him. I know Yuri Lowenthal voices Sir Galuf, but I did not think Steve Blum was in Sly 4. That's wild, dude. He's credited for a lot of, like, additional voices. So. Alex Lee, yeah. Alex Lee, recently, from what I've played, Persona 3 Reload, he's the protagonist, and he is, Ryoji. And he voices Orpheus. And then he's in Street Fighter, as well, Street Fighter 6. I'm not a fighting game guy, but, like, I at least am aware of stuff. Jinwoo and solo leveling. What was the other one? Nathan Fillion. That's who I should. Okay, this website's taking forever to load. All right. I'm done looking at voice actor stuff. But that is all cool though. What was the biggest revelation I ever figured out? Figuring out a voice actor. This doesn't quite count, but it's Sly 2. I gotta be more specific. So in Sly 2, there's one guy who voices two bosses, or two of the villains. Why is Behind the Voice Actors taking 100 years to load? So, well, actually, there's a couple of things. So, in Sly 2, Neela and Carmelita are both voiced by the same woman. And Dimitri and Rajan are voiced by the same guy. So that's something. Yeah, this website's like really busy all of a sudden. I think all of us are on the website right now looking up random stuff and Wait, okay, hang on. I changed my revelation. This is the last thing and then we're going to go to Jazz Jackrabbit. But this is wild to me. I never knew this. I just looked at this guy's profile. The guy who voices Arpeggio, the little bird in Sly 2, he voices Prometheus in Conduit 2. The Prometheus who's in the ball. That's wild. And he voices Kessler in Infamous? Actually, I think I knew that. I forgot about that. I think I knew that. Sweet. All right. Okay, enough of that. Let's play some Jazz Jackrabbit, and then that's probably gonna be it for the night. Because then tomorrow we do the thing. I do need to after I do Jazz, I do need to set up for tomorrow. I need to like set up all the controllers and stuff. God, freaking fireworks going off every second. It doesn't bother me that much because it's a holiday, so it's fine, but like it's still kind of annoying. Alrighty, let's move that there. I can close this for now. Turn the TV off. So I'll just write down what times I get, because for Jazz Jackrabbit, I'm just going to add 20 seconds to the total of the first 3 episodes. I need to log on to... Or no, I don't need to log on. I just have to boot this up, and then it'll log me on immediately. We'll just keep that there. Alright, let me... Whoops, I don't want to reply to anybody. I just want to click that so that we see it. Hide. I can unplug this. And, there we go. Alright. I want to get this in the right spot, just so that I can see everything. I can move this over for this game. Yeah, there we go. I just need to be able to, like, see you guys and everything. Alright, here we go. Get my foot pedal over here. I'll move it back, but yeah. Ugh. God, this is a mess. Okay. Alright. I think I'm finally ready after 20 minutes of prep. Getting this game ready. Alright. My mouse is still on the screen. I'll fix it. Thanks for the good luck. This is a very fast-paced game, so... But also there's opportunities where I'm literally just standing there, so I'll move the mouse. It's fine. I keep getting hung up on little things. So it's funny, this game will be the last one before the break. I'm gonna take a 30-minute break halfway through. This is the last game before that break. It's gonna be a real rest for my hands. I hit the wrong key. If you hit the T, it slows down time. And you can't rebind that, as far as I know. Or if you can, I don't know how. Can you stop? There we go. But don't worry, I'll bring snacks tomorrow in case I get hungry. Come on. Or brain fart. This is where we do that. There we go. To be fair, it's been hard to keep all of this in track, because learning 24 or having to derust 24 games is a lot taller of an order than you'd think. Oh my gosh. This is not going great. That's okay. That part is kind of annoying, but we got through it. take that just to be safe. Please.
Yum.
That's supposed to be okay. That's supposed to be faster, but I suck, so that didn't really help much. I can just burn through these. Actually, save time. Let's freaking go. Too bad there's no way to get TNT this early, because this level would be over very fast. Because you could just use a TNT on the goal. But it's not doable. There's no TNT in this. I don't think there's any TNT in this entire episode. So, that's kind of unfortunate. Alright. 6.5 minutes is still okay for me. Alright, 6:26. Alrighty, let's go to 2. Alright. I hit T again. My fingers are too big. Maybe I should cut them off, Kappa. Can you please, thank you. Nice. Alright, we're good. That might be a best, I'm not sure. It was, nice. Alright, this is the hardest world in the first 3 episodes, this is the hardest world, I would argue. This is just really hard to do correctly. I'm gonna wait for that spike ball to go by. Got sniped. I'm gonna take a death, actually. Let's take a death. Come on. Okay. That arrow tricks you. You would think, oh, I have to go left, or I'm sorry, I have to go right. No, you actually do want to go left. That's where the... Okay, I don't think that's gonna help us, but whatever. Yeah, that shield doesn't carry over. That was completely pointless. In all fairness, I wasn't even trying to go for it anyways, but... That's fine, that's fine. There's more TNT at the end. It's okay. Okay. Guess we're chilling here for a little bit. That's on purpose. Oh, crap. Okay, hang on. There's a carrot there if I can get it. Got it. Carrots are health, by the way. Which makes sense, because carrots are healthy and they're good for you. I say that, and I also keep telling myself I should eat more carrots, and I don't. You had some earlier? That's good. You eat healthier than I do. In fact, basically everything I ate today was pretty much just junk. Except arguably a breakfast sandwich that I had that had bacon, egg, and cheese. You could make an argument there, but everything else I had was pretty much just junk. I ate healthy yesterday, though. I had a protein bar, I had an apple, I had a Special K cereal. I actually legitimately did eat better yesterday. What am I doing? I was supposed to use that way earlier. Kind of butchering this already, if you couldn't tell. Yes, okay. Just barely got it. I'm gonna switch to these. Yeah, not much I can do there. Just pray, I guess. Okay, good. We got through there without any shenanigans. Last time I forgot it was... What am I... Okay. Alec, are you okay? You want some help? The answer is yes, but I need physical help for my back, because my back hurts. Okay. No invincibility. That jump to get that invincibility is stupid tight for no reason. No, dude, I was not trying to jump that high. Damn. I don't even know if this is gonna work out. Dancing It's On is on riff tracks. Nice. That frickin' movie is phenomenal. I was not bored watching that movie at all. Like, I watched it without riff tracks a while back, and like, I was not bored watching it. Alright, this episode, to be fair, this episode is just stupid hard anyways, so I'm not surprised this didn't go well. It's still under 8 minutes, though. $7.50. Okay. Oh, I need to get 3 splits up. Alright. That's good. Okay, I guess we're gonna just take the bottom path. I hesitated. Can't do that. I'm gonna get the checkpoint. Oops. That still didn't work, screw you. I thought that would work. Oh, the checkpoint was just to the right. Oh, that sucks. Bleh. And I lost all my ammo, too. That's cute. Okay, I switched back. I was supposed to be done with this level by now, by the way. What the hell, dude? Come on, man. Whatever, it's fine. So, for anybody curious, you could vote on any episode, except, well, A, B, and C weren't options, because I haven't run those. Maybe in the future. But you couldn't vote for 5, because I don't like 5. And it's the longest one. But you could vote 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or the 2 holiday episodes. Holiday Hair 94 actually almost made it. It missed it by 1 vote. That one is the one that doesn't have the Candy On music, though. So if anybody meant to vote for that one, yeah. Well, there's this thing called Christmas in July, apparently. And I guess some people are really big proponents of that, which I'm not, but, you know. I was also gonna let people have the freedom to vote for that. I do that all the time, I notice. Stop. Okay. How do I still have the bird? Usually he's dead by this point. Okay. That was also a best segment somehow. Okay. I'm not upset, I'm just curious how that even happened. Oh, there I go. Alright. It's probably a good time now to switch to these. Dude, I have like so many of these, holy crap. Jazz Jackrabbit has such good music. I was supposed to go to this one. Like, some tracks hit harder than others, sure, but like... That was lucky. That wasn't. I think this was like the first game I played as a kid where I like really like listened to the music a lot. And was kind of just amazed by it. Alrighty. Well, the ending we cleaned up a little bit better, but yeah. 7:15. Alright, so if we add all those up, that is, let's see, that's 14, that's 20. 20 or 50, that's a minute 5. Let's see, hang on. That's 20. This is 46. That's 105. So 150, 2151. I don't think that's a seasonal best, but that's fine. I don't think that's a seasonal best, but that's fine. All good. Alright. We did get some best segments there, at least. And I do have splits made for the entire list. Alright, let me get this all set up here, because I need to... If I can get it all set up right now, I don't have to touch anything tomorrow. So... Foot pedal we start with over here. I don't even think I'm gonna use the foot pedal, like move it. I mean, because we're not gonna use individual splits anywhere. All right, let me get my games in order. So let's, in fact, just for fun, I'll even plug this back in so you guys can see what I'm doing. I need to make sure I have the right discs in my consoles. And I need to put them in a good spot. Okay, that's conduit 2. Oh, I should probably do this. Oops, sorry about that. Alright. Okay, these are good. I'll throw that away later. Put these here. Wii Sports. GameCube controller's already hooked up. I can probably move that all the way over. Might be a little loud. That's fine. We're not actually going to play anything yet. I'm just... Again, I'm organizing stuff. I'm going to put the nunchuck right there so I can just grab it when it's time for Conduit 2. Wii Sports is all set. Alright. Wii is all set. Genesis is right next to it. So I'll probably just do the Wiimote there. Switch on over. Actually, no, it's the... Because Shrek 2 is next after the Wii games. It's actually Shrek 2. My bad. But that's already all set. And then... Honestly, while Shrek 2 boots up, I could probably... Excuse me, while Shrek 2 boots up, I could probably, put away some of these controllers and all that. My Genesis controller is ripping a little bit. That's not a good sign. Does it still work? My controller cable's messed up a little bit. I did not... Oh, no, never mind. I'm stupid. Not bad. Let me just make sure this still works. Yep. Okay, it still works. We're fine. So we've got that. And then PlayStation. Is Spyro first? Yeah, Spyro's first, so I gotta put that in. Mario 64 is already set up. Okay, so Kitaretsu, Pitfall, DKC3, then Michael Jordan. So let's put Pitfall in. That working? Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'll leave those there. That's fine. And then, yeah. NES, I need to get the carts in the right order. It starts with the EverDrive, so I'll go ahead and pop that in. Because I need the EverDrive for Raisins. Okay, it's Math, then Gauntlet, then Batman Returns, then Felix, Mega Man 3, Battletoads, and Mario. I'll move those there, and I'll put all these right over here. Make it easier to switch. Okay. Make sure this is... Yeah, that'll work all right. Yep. I think we're all set up. And then tomorrow I just need to, when I get up in the morning, I just need to make sure I wake up and log into Steam. Because I need to have Steam for Battlefront 2 and Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Alrighty. Okay, well tomorrow it'll be 10 years of me streaming on Twitch, at least seriously. I did have a Twitch account before this one, but I wasn't taking streaming seriously then, so tomorrow it will be officially 10 years. Alrighty, well, I guess I'll go ahead and get going for the night. I will probably start stream maybe like 15 minutes before, just so that I want to make sure the stream is up, and I'm gonna post like announcements in Discord servers and everything, letting people know I'm doing this. And that's pretty much that. Let me make sure this command still works. I'll probably just keep the command the same. I'm not going to do anything fancy. People can pull up the list if they want to see what, like, after what game is things going to be. So, all right. Alrighty. I don't have anything else to say right now, so I guess I'll just take it easy for the rest of the night, and then tomorrow we do the thing, and then after that, I can finally go back to doing other random stuff I feel like doing. Like I said, I know what we're doing after the 10-year anniversary, but after that, I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe a new Big 20 will come out, and that'll be it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know yet, but that's the fun part of it. So, okay. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon Central Time or 1 Eastern. So that is, for anybody still confused, that is in 14 hours and 10 minutes. That's in 14 hours and 10 minutes, if that helps. I don't know if it does, but yeah. All right. Have a good night, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. And sorry, real quick. I know some people may not be there for the entire 7 hours. That's okay. Again, there's a 30-minute break halfway through. But also, I understand if people have stuff that they're doing. I get it. Alrighty. Take care, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.